You got to imagine Legend has watched a lot of tape and is focused on this one tonight. Oh, seeing it right now.
Case in point.
Right off the bat, just, going right after Ivy Nile. And Nile now turning things back around.
Ivy Nile does not need a whole lot to get her going, to increase her focus, but I like what we're seeing early on here from Lash Legend. We're not seeing a lot of jaw-jacking, trash-talking. She is bringing the fight right to Ivy Nile, but Nile is doing the same to Legend.
And Legend's trying to end this one early, but look, Ivy Nile knows what it takes to be in a match with Lash Legend as well, so you can't take anything away from Nile either. Oh, hold on now. Legend showing her power here, Nile holding on to the head, and this is what Ivy Nile can do.
Ivy Nile is not intimidated by the size difference, by the power difference with a competitor like Lash Legend. She is so self-assured when it comes to her style and what she brings to the table.
There's so much on this match. We've mentioned anytime Nile and Legend get in the ring, both of these women are fighting to be the next face of the NXT Women's Division, so a lot of tenacity in that just alone, though.
Without question, and because the respect that Ivy Nile has earned from the from the NXT fans, Lash Legend understands if you can find a way to defeat Ivy Nile, that's a huge boost to your stock.
Whoa, and right now, Nile getting a boost off that rope and covering Legend, who kicks out quickly. Ivy Nile, of course, we know about her incredible workout routine. 100-pound sandbag carries on match days. That's not going to help her right now. Legend going for the win. Legend jawing back with the NXT Universe now. Trying to punish Ivy Nile. Kipping up is Lash Legend. Feeling the confidence here tonight. You see Tatum Paxley on the outside trying to rally Ivy Nile. Legend. She's getting close to us, Byron. You might want to watch out here. Trying to pull Nile, looks like, into our announce table. Nile using her lower body strength right now, but
my. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck.
Legend just absolutely punishing Ivy Nile. You gotta imagine. I mean, just punishing Ivy Nile, and that was my point, Brian. Legend has taken those losses personally, it seems.
Without a question. I mean, this added aggression we're seeing from Lash Legend is her way of saying, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made 2 months ago when I competed against you, Ivy Nile.
And just going after the lower back of Ivy Nile. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and Nile, able to kick out once again. And we know Lash Legend is an incredible athlete, immensely talented, but things just haven't gone her way recently on NXT or on Level Up. And hold on a second.